Earth, a love story, written and read by Robin Lassiter. Preface. This is a true story. I'm not going to tell it the way it happened. I don't have a high perch where I looked down from above and watched it all play out, noting this and that, keeping track of how that thing wove into this thing and seeing clearly what it all meant. No, I'm telling it the way I remember it, the way I experienced it down here, deep down in my body, in and through my most intimate relationship to life, looking out through my eyes. Did I wrangle this story of my life into being, trying to force a narrative, trying to control outcomes, and trying to make the world bend to my small whims? Or did this story wrangle me, moving through me, writhing and contorting me, an expression of that ineffable thing that animates us all, uninterested in my flailing? Both, probably. Either way, I did not want to write this book. I especially didn't want to write it the way that they wanted me to write it. I've spent a long time getting my life together and crafting a semblance of normality, something that from the outside could almost be mistaken for a regular person. And now after all of the drama and pain and abuse and flailing are behind me, now they want me to talk not only about all that, but all of the other stuff too. The aliens, the craft, the dreams, the visitors, the times I left my body. Not only am I left with the isolating residue of all of those experiences, but now I'm supposed to order it into some meaning and tell you about it. I wouldn't have done it. I tried not to do it. After all, this pressure has been with me for as long as I can remember, and I've spent a lot of time and energy getting really good at ignoring it. They keep turning up the dial, though, and it's ramped up now to a level that makes it impossible to ignore. Have you ever had the feeling that someone is standing directly behind you, so close that you can feel their breath on your neck, and you do not want to turn around, but when you finally do, there's no one there? Do you, for no good reason except for that incessant pressure, that unrelenting, inescapable presence, look behind the shower curtains and under each bed and in every closet and double and triple check the doors and windows every night before you can fall asleep? Have you ever been plagued night after night by dreams that wake you up at 3 a.m. and insist that you're supposed to be doing something that you're not doing? Dreams that insist you are simply not prepared for whatever is coming, that it is incredibly important that you put down whatever meaningless shit you've got going on. You know, like your career, your relationship, your goals, your hobbies, your health, your preferences, the dishes, getting your oil changed, organizing your closet, and focus everything on whatever it is that you're not doing. And also for some reason, they keep it super vague. It's a big puzzle to piece together. Okay, I admit it is fun sometimes. There's magic, exceptional beauty, an exhilarating feeling of brushing up against something really real and big and meaningful. A heightened sense of immediacy, a visceral feeling that something vital and urgent and important is happening. It's not all scary and confusing. And if I'm honest, it is what has kept me here on this planet. It's why I haven't checked out and gone somewhere else, even though I've so often longed to return home. To return to some home I can't even remember, to find some peace and rest and not have to do all the things we have to do here. I'm still here because there's a gorgeous novelty, a magical quality, proof that reality is much, much bigger than it seems. Somehow the things in my life that have made the least sense are the things that ended up giving me the most. At the same time, though, there's a palpable, inescapable gravity. Kind of takes the fun out of it. So fine, I'm writing the book. I'm writing it because the aliens, the beings made of light, and that buzzing electric resonance told me to. And I'll start with the thing I want to say the least. The reason I'm dragging up all of these memories from where they were safely sleeping, and why I'm cataloging these experiences of the weird, the other, the odd, plus the trauma and drama. It's why I'm making myself vulnerable to be dismissed, vulnerable to be ridiculed, just vulnerable. I'll start with what I'm most afraid of saying because it's what I've had the hardest time accepting, but also because it's the thing that's become the most real to me. It brought together my big scattered mess of a life and gave me a clear, ringing purpose, a trustworthy, orienting touchstone. I have no idea what will happen next after I complete the book, now that I've relented. Maybe the pressure will go away. Maybe they'll stop talking to me. Maybe they'll stop pulling me out of my body, levitating me out of my bedroom at 5:30 a.m. on a Tuesday. Maybe I'll be able to spend some time on my hobbies, keep my house clean, make some progress on those goals, finally get my core tight. You know, the stuff we're all supposed to be doing while the world is burning down around us. To learn more, visit me at honeyheart.org